Hello there, it's Jamie from NinjaPoke Studios for part 3 of the writing a script for dialogue, whatever we're calling this tutorial. This part is going to explain end marks and call marks, and as with the other parts, if you haven't seen the other ones, you might want to, because it just helps you build on this, and if you haven't seen part 1, then you won't have a clue what idea this is doing. So, we can start with end marks. Fairly self-explanatory. It's a stage direction, so in square brackets, the word end. Program will come down here, jump over that, because you'll have watched part 2 hopefully. Get to there, reach end, and stop. This will never be executed anymore. So, how are you? Hello, hi, how are you? I'm good. End. No, that's not right. Should have saved it. Right, 2. Hello, hi, how are you? And then it'll end. How are you? End. Yeah. The fundamental thing with this, if you don't save it, it doesn't know what you've written, as I keep finding. So if we get rid of the end mark, just for clarity, we'll move on to the call marks, or stage directions. These are sort of similar syntax to go to. So if I put it there, we can, in the stage direction marks, the square brackets, we might call, and then if you actually open dialog template, yes, you'll find at the bottom there are 3 little example functions called by carrots, by speed, and by coldplay. Not quite sure why I called them those. So you can effectively call from your tutorial script, or from your script, movie script, whatever you want to call it, to your main behavior, or C#, JavaScript, whatever language you're using, and you really get to choose how to do this. Somewhere in here, it's been a long time since I wrote this. Somewhere in here there'll be a send message, game object.send message command. So you can call methods on this script, or you can change that and call methods on other scripts. You can use a switch case command. You've got plenty of options for that. But for now, we're using our dialog template script without changing it. We're going to call this by spade method. Call by spade. You don't need the brackets, leave them out. When we get to this call, hopefully it will call this, so debug call by spade, after it's jumped. Hello, hi, how are you? I'm good. Call by spade. So the other thing we can do with this is we can pass parameters out. So if we go to the by carrots method, in here, it comes up with this. You've also got this string quantity. Now everything is passed across as a string, so you can use, I think, the integer dot praise string, something like that. So when we send this, we can put parameter on here. We'll call this, what we'll say, 10. So we're effectively buying carrots, and we're buying, by the looks of it, 10. As I say, it comes in as a string, so you might need to convert it to an integer. If not, whatever. I'm sure you're smart enough coders to do that. But yeah, we can pass parameters out of our script using the call method to call methods, and pass parameters. So if I do this, hopefully we'll get call by carrots 10. Hi, how are you? Yeah, call by carrots 10. And we can change this to any number we want, 9. We'll do the same. By counting. So that's a very, very short part 3. The next part explains how to do options for the user to select, which is where it gets a bit more complicated, but things like the go-tos, the calls, the ends, all effectively are explained as to when you would use them. Because currently you wouldn't really use a go-to jump across there. Anyway, I hope to see you there. How do I